The first trailer for the Illumination Super Mario Bros. Movie starring Chris Pratt has dropped. Let's do this.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
Open the gates!
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield?
I do not. I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come!
Alrighty, real quick before I start talking about it, let me know, what did you think about our first look at the new Illumination Super Mario Bros. Movie, and most importantly, what did you think about the Chris Pratt Super Mario voice? Also, I have done a number of videos about some of the previous adaptations of video games into movies. You can check out my ranking of the top 20 highest grossing video game movies of all time right up there. So what did I think about this particular trailer? It's just a teaser. It's just supposed to give us a vibe for the look, the tone, and introduce us to the Chris Pratt Mario voice. And for all of that, you know, it did a good enough job. It kind of selling me on the movie just a little bit. Our previous Super Mario Bros. Movie came out when I was a child, and I did see that one in the theater, and it was terrible and a terrible adaptation. What this one very much has going for it is that even as you're watching it, the biggest negative I kind of was thinking was this just looks like a cutscene. Like, just looks like a really high-res cutscene for a Super Mario Brothers video game. But that's also a compliment. That's a good thing if you're watching it and you're like, yeah, this actually feels like a Super Mario Brothers little sequence. And so you get Bowser being a jerk, you get just a little bit of humor, kind of get the vibe for what it's going for, but the whole thing, it looks like Super Mario Brothers. It looks, it is an adaptation of what the games currently look like, not the ones that I grew up with, because I grew up 8-bit and 16-bit, but what they currently look like brought into 4K high definition for a movie. And that's kind of all it really gave us, was just like two sequences, Bowser showing up, Mario reacting to something, and then a quick glimpse of Luigi running. The aesthetics are right, the energy is right, and it's tough for me to not have a big grin on my face when I'm hearing that the music come in, seeing this world as a movie. Now, what do I think about the Chris Pratt Mario voice? They made like this whole big deal of like, oh man, whenever you hear what he's doing with Mario, you're not going to believe it. Like, okay, well, I heard it and I went, yeah, that sounds like Chris Pratt doing a Mario impression, doing a subtle Mario impression.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Still sounds like Chris Pratt. Has a little bit of Italian plumber in there, but I mean, when all you get is like 2 lines and a couple of it's tough to make too much of anything off of it. But they knew people were talking about Chris Pratt voicing Mario. They knew one of the big things they needed to do with this trailer is sell us on the voice, and I don't know that they really did all that much to try and sell us on the voice. And when I'm a big Chris Pratt fan, I'm not in not one bit of the hate train that Twitter seems to have against him. I am on the total opposite end of that. However, casting him as Mario does strike me as pretty weird. So, let's say on that point, not really sold on it. I'm not super into voice cast in general. I don't get too worked about things like that, but I wasn't particularly sold on his Mario based off the couple of lines that we did get. But the aesthetic, the look, the vibe, I'm feeling it. All along the way until I see the movie and it wins me over entirely, I'll be skeptical of Illumination adapting Super Mario Brothers because they have just such a distinct style with the lowbrow humor, and I'm not crazy about that. And I might want it to be Super Mario more so than Illumination. We'll see how that goes. But in general, I think the trailer did its job. I wasn't expecting to be as excited about Super Mario Brothers animated movie, but as soon as you start hitting those notes, it brings back all the memories. And Mario was my childhood too, and now I have kids and we're playing Super Mario Kart together for family night, so I'm down for it. Let me know what you thought down below. If you want to hear my thoughts on the top 20 highest grossing video game movies of all time, check out that video right over there. Thank you so much for watching, and keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.